Aloha, friends, fans, and new viewers, and welcome back to all the drivers. This is the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament semifinals and the finals. Yes, that's right. Tonight we are going to find out who is the championship team of the inaugural Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament. Round 3 was nothing short of epic racing and action. We had the very first tie in this tournament, great battles down the mountain, and it came down to these last 4 teams. Well, the cars are prepped and tweaked to top performance and speed. The drivers now very familiar with this notorious mountain raceway, but will it be enough to race them into the championship round? Only 2 of these 4 teams will make it. Who will it be? I don't know, but once we find out, we're going straight into those finals. 12 laps to determine the first ever champions of the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament. Before we drop the green flag on the semifinals, let's rewind the races and see how these teams got here. Rick's DIECAST Racing got to round 2 with stunning moves like this, outracing their competition and overcoming adversities like this. Po' Boy Racing taking advantage of the fastest qualifying time of 4.99 seconds and outperformed their adversaries every mile of this mountain. Even when literally off track, they blazed into round 3. DIECAST Racing dominated their first matchup at the cost of a week in the sheep pen for beating their wives in round 1. Round 2 was brutal, but a few bruises and a possible concussion or 2, they still managed to race into round 3. In one of the greatest races and battles in diecast history, Numbskull Racing forced a tie with DIECAST, and the final results of that tiebreaker were determined by a last-second wipeout by Numbskull, sending DDR into the semifinals. Milestone DIECAST Racing came into the tournament with 2 teams, and it was the team of Baby B and Mick Miles dominating with those Jaguars. Baby B punctuating their performance. They made short work out of the IDR Lamborghini team in round 2, and then came the battle of the Jaguars. A vicious battle for the ages, with Milestone coming out on top over Bathurst DIECAST Racing. Now let's go down to the pits and take a look at our semifinal matchups. Group 1, we're going to have Milestone DIECAST Racing in those Jaguars. Baby B driving her Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy, and Mick Miles in that Jaguar F-Type. And they're going up against Die Hard DIECAST Racing. Cut Rocker leading the way in that Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02. And Bert Buzzard, aka Buzz, is going to be driving his Nissan 300ZX. Group 2 of the semifinals is Rick's DIECAST Racing, led by Racing Rick in his Honda Civic Type R, and his teammate Sidekick Sandy in that Honda Prelude. They're going to go up against Po' Boy Racing. Po' Boy holding that fastest qualifying time, the only sub-5 second time on the track as of this tournament, driving his Aston Martin Vantage, and his teammate Lucky Jackson in that Aston Martin 177. Let's get the first group to the starting line and drop the green flag on the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am semifinals. Good luck to all you drivers. May the favor of the mountain be with you, and keep your roof to the sun. All right, kicking off this first lap, we got Cut Rocker on the inside of Baby B in that vicious Jaguar. There goes Cut Rocker making a break, taking the lead through Calamity Corner. Oh, Baby B just smacked the guardrail. Cut Rocker crosses the finish line. Baby B crossed the finish line. Oh, wow. But it doesn't look like Bert survived this. I don't know what happened, so we're going to have to check out a replay, See what happened to Bert, because I saw right there, Baby B smacked the crap out of those guardrails. And looks like Bert Buzzard ran into her and got tipsy and took that roof slide for his life. Down Memorial Drive and to his final resting place. Well, not his final resting place, because he's got 5 more races to go. So let's get him back up to the mountain. Get him back up on top. Oh, he smacked my gasser there down there by Tommy's Tacos. Stop in there and get you some of them new pineapple cayenne pepper pickle chips. All right, Cut Rocker on the inside, Baby B on the outside. We got Mick Miles following up Cut Rocker. In that inside lane, here comes Baby B right on his bumper. Gets him spun out, but she ends up losing a little momentum off of that. Everybody crosses the line this time, and a nice time too, 5:18 for that lap. Back to the top, same lineup. Bert still holding that 4th position, chasing the Baby B in that high pace. And there they go, down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Baby B gets spun out, really slowed her down. Cut Rocker's taking that. Whoa, and I think we just saw a pass right there, and yes, we did. By Mick Miles in that F-type, just edging out Bert Buzzard. Bert Buzzard coming in 3rd on that one. So no, he didn't edge him out, actually. I retract my last statement. But there they go, made it through Calamity Corner. Cut Rocker gets spun out. Whoa, Baby B! Didn't quite see what happened there. It went down so fast, but she went sideways right there, coming through the valley turn. And sliding across, side sliding across the finish line. It's not going to get you any points, Baby B. I know you can handle that Jaguar a lot better than that. Now both Jaguars are in the chase position. DIECAST leading them down that divided straight. And there goes Bert Buzzard with the lead. He's door to door with his teammate and takes the pass. Whoa! Oh my goodness! What a smack and a twister. Let's definitely look at that again. Just gets the pass on Cut Rocker and did a complete 360 and 180. I'm not good with math. 520 in the air. Smack that guardrail and look at that air. Oh my goodness. Did a tailspin into a hand grab and a fakie all the way down Memorial Drive and kept it together. 4-point landing for Bert Buzzard in that Nissan 300. Wow. All right, final lap for this group. One of them's moving on to the semifinals. I honestly haven't been keeping track because of all the action going down here. Bert Buzzard's in the lead with that Nissan. Baby B's giving chase. Oh, she almost got a pass there. He blocked her out. She's going to end up finishing 2nd. Another fast lap, and wow. DIECAST Racing moving on to the semifinals. Congratulations. And Baby B and Mick Miles, Milestone Racing. Oh, I hope to see you back at the OMR in one of our future events, or all of our future events. Great racing. All right, here we go. 2nd semifinal matchup. Pull Boy on the inside. Racing Rick. I always want to say that backwards. On the inside with that R-Type. But there goes Pull Boy in that Vantage. Taking it down Memorial Drive through the valley turn and across the line. And Racing Rick was not very far behind, but we did lose Lucky. There he is, upside down on that final straight. And oh, he got high up on that valley turn wall and looked like he might have smacked Norman Verne Racing billboard. Yep, right there, catches a clip. And over he goes. That's a no points for you. And we're going back to the top of the mountain for round 2. And we got Po' Boy still on the inside, Racing Rick on the outside. Sandy is going to be chasing Po' Boy down on that inside lane, but no. Po' Boy says, not a chance. Catch me if you can. This is already down Memorial Drive and across the finish line. About 3 car lengths ahead of Sandy in that Honda Prelude. Rick's DIECAST has to make some moves here. Getting deep into the semifinals. And there goes Po' Boy once again. Oh, Rick blocked out Sandy for some reason. They're coming down the pipeline. It's Po' Boy all alone going across that finish line in a 5:06. Very nice time. I believe that ties Numbskull with the fastest lap time. Numbskull had gotten that in his battle with Diehard Diecast in that awesome battle into the tiebreaker there. All right, here we go. Po' Boy leading them down again, but Racing Rick was door-to-door with him for a second. Sandy makes a pass on her partner. Po' Boy gets spun around through the valley turn, and wow, I don't know if he held on to that or not. See if we get another look at that. And Sandy's down in the valley turn corner. And here we go. Oh, she goes over all the way in Calamity Corner. They're coming out of the final turn and rides that all the way down. Let's see right here. Whoa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice last second charge by Racing Rick to catch that backwards vantage. Alright, Racing Rick taking the pole for the first time on the inside of Po' Boy in that Aston Martin Vantage. But look at Po' Boy go. He got a big jump. Race him door to door down the pipeline. Whoa, and what a mess through Calamity Corner. Excuse me there, I had a sneak attack from a cough. I got so excited, I got all choked up. But wow, what a race that was. Po' Boy did take that win. And Racing Rick's back on the outside again. It's 2 Hondas on the outside. There goes Po' Boy once again, leading them down the pipeline, through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive, through the valley turn, and across the finish line. And we got a 2 and 4th finish, 2nd and 4th finish place finish. There we go. By Rick's DIECAST. And it's, wow, that was very close. Good racing by both teams, but it's going to be Po' Boy going up against Diehard Diecast Racing in the finals. And here we get another look at the 2 finalists and their cars. This is the GDM halftime show. So just before the tournament got started, when people were sending in cars, I was asked by a couple people, if possible, race their cars against each other just for fun. So for our halftime show, we have the Anzac forces putting down some races on the mountain. These are cars from Australia and New Zealand, and I thought it would be a good halftime show for the spectators. First up, we'll have a battle royal involving 5 of the Anzac amateur cars and drivers. And the rules for the battle royal goes like this: 5 cars race down the mountain, alternating lanes each lap. Starting grid was randomly slotted. Now any cars that crash on or off the track will be eliminated and their battle is over. If a car does not cross the finish line but remains on the track with its roof to the sun, it is still in the battle. All remaining cars line up for another lap and race to the finish until only 2 cars are left. The last 2 cars will race in the best of 3, winner take all. And to follow that up, we have a friendly battle of the Anzac forces with the pro cars and drivers. The ones not involved in the semifinals are matched up in 1v1s to race in a best of 3. If it goes to a third race, the driver with the fastest lap will get the inside lane. Winners move on to the next match until they lose. Racing order was randomly selected. The last driver remaining is the overall winner. Good luck. Let's have some fun. All right, here we go. We got Chip Rockets on the inside of Big Nigel in that mini. But as Big Nigel takes the lead, gets spun around through Calamity Corner. And there he goes over and out as he crosses the finish line on his side. And Big Nigel is out of here. Experienced a little technical difficulty with our cameraman. But here we go. Now we got Big Daddy Craig leading the way in that Aston Martin. And oh my goodness. And we got, that was Chip Rockets there that actually crossed the line in the Mustang. And we got any other survivors? Yes, we do. Crazy Ruby. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. And there goes Larry Mainline on that Jaguar. Lost it in Calamity Corner. And then look at the vertical that car got through Valley Turn. Clips the edge of the guardrail and just boom. Wow. And then poor Larry is going to take that roof slide all the way into the Valley Turn. And that's the end of his battle royal. So we only got 2 cars left going into round 3. First one to survive 2 laps. Going to be the winner. We got Crazy Ruby on the inside. And Chip Rockets on the outside. It looked like Chip might have lost the gear up there at the top of the pipeline, as Crazy Ruby just ran away with that one. And here comes Chip Rockets. Yeah, he's having some problems with that fastback. He's on the inside now. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. Over that Mazda. Crazy Ruby. She says no. Takes a big jump on that outside lane. And all the way through Calamity Corner already. Spins. And lost control going down Memorial Drive. And Chip just blindly smacked in. I don't know if his brakes failed or what. Almost looked like he aimed for it, but there she goes off the curb right there and flips over backwards and upside down through the Valley Turn. And here comes Chip, slowly but surely. Look at, he pops a wheelie. Oh, looks like he accelerated right there at the bottom of the Valley Drive. Comes in high. He had a high line, but then drops down and boom, right into the nose of that Mazda. So we're going to have a do-over for that lap. Neither one of them crossed the finish line. Since there's only 2 of them left, somebody's got to win. There goes Crazy Ruby with that lead. Can she hold it together this time down Memorial Drive? She does through the Valley Turn. And a nice little brake lock through the finish there for Crazy Ruby. And there you go. We have our winner of the first Obsidian Mountain Battle Royal. Congratulations to Crazy Ruby. And now we're going to have a little 1v1 action with the pro drivers. Up first, we got Big Kev in that custom mini on the inside of Tyler Omaha. Tyler takes a big lead out of the gate. But they're door-to-door through the... And too late, Tyler Omaha had lost it through Calamity Corner. They were door-to-door down the pipeline. But Tyler turned it over, caught a bad line. He's on the inside now. Time for him to take advantage of it. See if we can get past Big Kev. Gets a lead going through that first turn. Down the pipeline. Looking good. Got a good line. Oh, and he got sideways. Slowed him down. And Big Kev says, see ya! Yep, right there at the top of Memorial Drive. Just got sideways just enough, slowed him down, and Big Kev said, zippity-doo. And our next challenger is going to be Coffee Tart in that 787B. Big Kev had a lead, but Coffee Tart takes over, going down the pipeline through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive. Big Kev catches a little bit of the curb there. Slowed him down. He might have been able to catch up. Now he's on the inside. Inside lane advantage through that first turn. Then it's open game. Coffee Tart had a little bit of a lead, but there goes Big Kev. That custom mini. Oh, wow! Smacked the guardrail, did a barrel roll, and survived. And parks it just across the line to get the credit for that finish. Broke that. I can tell you now that guardrail is broke. But wow, what a stunt. And what great sense of presence to pull that back together and get down to that finish line. All right, Coffee Tart's on the inside. Big Kevin, that custom mini, leading them down into that first turn, but Coffee takes over through the Calamity Corner, down through the valley turn, and a good race, but Big Kev just didn't have it in that mini to catch up. So now it's going to be Superman Dion's turn up against Coffee Tart in that Mazda 787. Oh, he was looking good there, had the lead for a moment. Coffee Tart turned it on going through Calamity Corner. And he's going to take that first one. Dion's on the inside now. Let's see if he can do something with that. He had the lead through that first turn. So if he can hold on to that down to the pipeline, he might have something here. Let's see. Blocks Coffee out. Blocks her out again. Savage block right there. He says, no way you getting past me. A slow lap, but he got it done. Winner of this one moves on. Loser is parking it. Dion has a lead into that first turn on the outside, but Coffee takes over through Calamity Corner and down Memorial Drive, and she is all but gone across the finish line. And we're moving on to our next contestant. And it's going to be Mr. Mojo in that Jaguar XJ220. There he goes with the lead on the outside. Here comes Coffee. They were door to door, but Mr. Mojo blocks her out. Nice maneuver right there to block her out and take the lead to get that first win. And now he's on the inside. Could be dangerous here. Coffee needs to pull it off from the outside lane. There goes Mr. Mojo down the pipeline through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive, well ahead of Coffee and across that finish line. And that, my friends, is a wrap of that little demonstration racing. Congratulations, Mr. Mojo, for winning that. Now, it's the finals. What you've been waiting for. Diehard Diecast Racing Cut Rocker and Burt Buzzard versus Po' Boy Racing. We got Po' Boy and Lucky Jackson on the inside to start this one out. Cut Rocker and Burt on the outside. There goes Po' Boy in that Vantage, but Cut Rocker giving a good chase. Gets almost up on his bumper. He's going to take second. We got Burt taking third. And Lucky came in a distant fourth, but they all finished. Alright, the back row has switched places. Bert's in third on the inside. And it's going to be Cut Rock coming in second. Spins around on Memorial Drive. Po' Boy well ahead. Held a nice line all the way through. Gets a 5.12 or 5.12, however you want to call it, on that lap. And we are on lap 3. Remember, this is a 12-lap race for the championship. Cut Rocker on the outside of Po' Boy. They're door to door down the divider straight through that first turn. Po' Boy takes over in the pipeline. Got sideways in that last turn of Calamity Corner, but manages to hang on. Keeps that first place. And Lucky Jackson's going to come in third behind Cut Rocker. Burt Buzzard taking that fourth place. Two pro cars still up front. Cut Rocker has a noselead, but there goes Po' Boy putting it on. Whoa, and they all get a little tangled up there. Oh, and we just lost Burt as Lucky Jackson manages to just skirt around him. That was in plain sight, so you're not getting a replay. Go back, watch the whole thing over again. Po' Boy and Lucky on the inside. Cut Rocker and his partner Burt need to get around these two Aston Martins. Almost called them Austin. And wow, it's over that quick. No, it's not. We're going into round 6. It was just a very fast lap. These cars are running about 270 to 276 miles an hour through these curves even. So, yeah. Here we go. Po' Boy down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Oh! Lucky Jackson was unlucky that time as Burt and Cut Rocker were fighting for position for that second and third place. And it was Lucky that got taken out. Oh, he actually did it on his own. Got too low on that line through Calamity Corner. And flipped himself over. Alright, now we got Burt Buzzard chasing down Po' Boy on the inside. Cut Rocker and Po' Boy are door to door, but Po' Boy pours it on, going through the pipeline down Memorial Drive. Look at that pass on the outside by Cut Rocker. Wow. Burt Buzzard manages to get around Lucky for that third place. Now, dang it, I'm going to have to kick the editing team in the ass because we should have had a replay on that. And I apologize that we didn't, but what a hell of a pass. All right, Cut Rocker's on the inside. He's down pipeline through Calamity Corner. Here comes Po' Boy on the outside. Did the same move to him on the outside. And took back first place. And, oh, we got Burt Buzzard parked on top of my Skyline parking lot. See what happened to him. Oh, he got pinched out right there. Smacks into the Lord's Racing League sign. That sign's taken a lot of damage lately. And does a roof spin over my Skylines. Have you guys out there polishing and buffing my cars. Po' Boy's back on the inside. But it's Cut Rocker with the lead down the first straight. Po' Boy takes over in the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Cut Rocker was on his bumper till he got up on the guardrail, and that slowed him down. It's lucky he didn't catch one of those edges or supports and knock that car over. That's where a lot of people lose it on this mountain. That's why we call it Memorial Drive. And Cut Rocker again has the lead, but there goes Po' Boy taking over down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Spins out. Cut Rocker trying to get by him. Can't get past him. Oh, and Burt Buzzard comes in and puts a little punctuation kiss on Lucky Jackson. And getting down to the wire here, folks. Po' Boy racing on the inside, Die Hard Diecast on the outside. And here comes Cut Rocker charging again, trying to get around Po' Boy. Not enough time. I was going to say, can he do it? But before I could even get that out, it was over. And Po' Boy takes another win. Look at all that was. All but one so far. We could have almost had a perfect score. And one last time, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Po' Boy on the inside. Taking over first place through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive. And Cut Rocker just made another pass on the outside. Takes that first place, and Lucky Jackson wipes out. I believe he lost it in Calamity Corner. So he comes through right here. Yep, right there. He catches that bottom curb again. Flips himself over. And he's in the slide of his life. All right, here we go. And wow. By 8 points, your winner and champion is Po' Boy Racing. Congratulations, your inaugural champions of the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament, Po' Boy Racing. Teammates Po' Boy and Lucky Jackson, congratulations to the champions. They embraced the Obsidian Mountain Raceway, and sometimes the mountain embraced them in not so gentle ways. Their competition didn't make it any easier on them than the mountain did, as they had to battle some of the globe's finest drivers and top builders. But the combination of speed and skill and top-notch builds raced Po' Boy Racing to the very first Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Tournament Championship. Congratulations again, gentlemen. Well done and well deserved. Cheers. At this time, I also want to mention with honors, the fastest qualifying time is owned by Po' Boy and his Aston Martin Vantage with a 4.9 second run, the only sub-5 run of the tournament. Also like to mention, Numbskull has the fastest lap time record during the tournament of 5.06 seconds. He was matched by no other than Po' Boy in the finals with his own 5.06 lap time. Others to take note of, Isaiah from Lord's Racing League had the most consecutive wins by an amateur driver with 5 first-place finishes in a row. Milestone Racing, the team of Baby B and Mick Miles, had the only team perfect score of the entire tournament. There were many drivers with a perfect race, but it was Cut Rocker of Die Hard Diecast Racing who raced into the finals with 3 perfect races, more than any other driver. I want to thank each and every driver for your time, your participation, and for your support of this tournament and the channel. I am honored and very appreciative. Mahalo to you all. I do hope to see you back at the OMR for future events. It's been a long road, some hard work, but it's been very much a pleasure to host for you and your teams. I bid you all good night, good racing, and keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.